What's happening, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? Oh yeah, chopping down logs. And welcome, guys. It is episode 3? Why would I say 3? I know it's not episode 3, but I just let that come out of my mouth because it was so ready to be said. I don't know why. It's obviously not episode 3, it's episode 11, people. Episode 11 of Beak Builds. So, yeah, we're back here, just chopping down some trees on Mount Tree Hill place here. Doing some work, Gotta get them logs, baby. And yeah, it's episode 11. 10 episodes flew by already. Doing good here, and loving every minute of it. One thing I will say though is I have the worst time trying to record. I never choose the right time, and I'm always missing out on awesome stuff that happens off camera. But nonetheless, you guys haven't missed much, at least not since last episode. If I remember correctly, episode 10, we went ahead and mined up a whole mop of diamonds, or not a whole bunch, but a few different veins of diamonds. We went ahead and got those. So we're doing pretty good there. Since then, I haven't done a whole lot of building, but I have done a little bit of grind work like this. I've been gathering up a few different types of trees, and as well as I've been going mining. I've gotten quite a bit of resources. Unfortunately, not as much diamond as I wished. I was hoping to find as many clusters of diamonds as I did last episode. Episode 10, that is. I am reiterating a lot because I know it's episode 11, fools. You ain't gotta tell me that. I knew it was. My mouth was just ready to say 3 though, for no reason. But we're taking a break from the trees right now because it's getting dark. As you can see, the lighting, it's going down. We're gonna head into our temple crazy thing here. As you see, a few things have changed. I'm going to let you just absorb it all and look at the change here and experience the change. Yeah. Yep, you're living it right now. Change. But we're going up here to find the bed, which you guys are probably like, what? Bed was down there a freaking episode ago. Not no longer. This is all temporary, of course, though. I've just been messing around like I'm always doing. I decided to move the bed up here just because it was a bit crowded down there at the time. Suppose I can explain a few things that have been going down. Built staircase here, kind of fancy, not too fancy, but it is dressed up nonetheless. Mainly because I wanted a faster way or a nicer way to get up to kind of this higher up area. And let's see, that's changed. This area, if you notice here, grass block, this is where like the wall used to be right here, and we had the furnaces, I think, on this block, but it was one higher, that is. So this is where the old wall used to be. I've punched it out quite a bit here and gone a bit deeper. This is for a couple different reasons. One, I'm a little bit curious now even how deep this mountain goes. I didn't know it. Oh, okay. So not too much farther. It's pretty deep how it is anyway, but not too much farther. It goes deeper out this way. But we got plenty of inside space to build there, and I'm not quite sure what we're gonna go for yet, but anyway, it's a work in progress, like I've been saying. So digging out space down there for whatever we plan on building. Fancy water drop here. Yep, that's right, you're amazed. Staircase, stuff built out, or dug out there. What else? Haven't continued this, or I guess blocked it off, I suppose, is what people are expecting. Debating on whether or not I should plop an ender chest here, a couple of not alvaries, what? Not alvaries. What do you call it? Anvils. God, I could not think of that word for some reason. Plopping a couple anvils right there. But I don't think I will quite yet, because I'm not sure if I'm going to need more storage. The great thing about this design is you can kind of just keep on going down, or you can wrap around the corner and do the exact same thing. So I'm going to leave the end open depending on where we're going to build or what we're going to build next. So, leave it open. Always open opportunities. Check this out. Yeah. As you see, third chest has graduated here. Right now it has stone, and actually it has gravel in here too. But I had to make another chest for cobble, because we got our first double chest full of cobble here. We can contribute that to smooth stone. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and snag 4 of those and pop them on in there. And why don't we do the same over here? Get those going. I was strip mining a lot, so I ended up getting a lot of cobblestone, so I need another chest for that. Thusly, we got our third chest up there. So mining a lot. I got plenty of materials. Not that impressive on the coal, but I did get quite a bit of coal here, and it's good because we need torches actually at the moment. So I'm gonna snag those. I wonder how many is a stack. Is that a stack? Yep, +1. Let's go ahead and just make a whole bunch more. Okay, cool. That works, I suppose. Keep ourselves organized here. Throw the apples in there, dirt in there, and wood goes in here. Actually, now that I'm putting that back, I think we're gonna need it. I'm gonna grab a stack of jungle wood. Actually, I already have regular logs, or a stack of regular logs, so I'm gonna keep those. What else do we want? Let's take some of this dark wood. Take the planks, okay. And why don't we just go ahead and grab these planks, because they're not being used. We're gonna need some chests, a fence, and yeah, we can throw these back in there. I guess now too, 1 second here, I want to not only snag a drink, but also I did not start my timer. Who knows how long it could be. Thirst is quenched. But yeah, timer's set, thirst is quenched, we're ready to go here. Those saplings in here. You're probably wondering why I'm grabbing all these supplies right now. That's because we're going to be building something today, believe it or not. Yeah, I know, we're building together. Insane. But I'm just grabbing all supplies I think I might need. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be building with yet, so, you can't go wrong with grabbing a little bit of everything. I guess we don't really need any of those. We're going to stay away from the clay on this build, just because clay is so dang expensive. At least well, it's not expensive, it's just hard to get for me at the moment, or I don't feel like mining it, I suppose. But anyway, skipping ahead of myself. I was saying I went mining and stuff like that, so I got a little bit of coal here. More impressively, I got a whole bunch of redstone. I was gonna say iron, but we did get a whole bunch of that, but more redstone than I could need right now. But it's a good supply. It's how much I'm comfortable with having. Like I feel like I'm okay to mess with redstone right now. I have a good enough supply. But anyway, as I kind of slipped on earlier, we got tons of iron here. Stacks on stacks on stacks of ingots, which is just great. We're going to throw these 49 over here because, luckily enough, we have 9 stacks of iron ingots. Or not luckily, but through hard work, through mining and such, we were able to smelt all these and get all these, and through 9 stacks we can have, boom, whole 64 blocks of iron. That's awesome. Great. We got those made. That's awesome. I'm just looking at it. That's good. I haven't made a stack of iron blocks in a while. Just feels good. But I was collecting a whole bunch of iron, got a bit more gold here. I think that's all new, the 48. And also, I know I got more diamonds. I'm trying to think how many more we got from last episode. I know we got 25 from mining those few veins, but I've also used some, and I got, I think, 10 more, or 11 more or so. Bottom line is we have 32 right now, so half a stack. That's pretty great, better than I suspected. And we already have our diamonds made, or our diamonds crafted into armor here. So that's 32 plus a full diamond set of armor that we've already made, and that's actually 23 diamonds, if I'm not mistaken. Voice is going off here. Or what do we count it up? So 5 plus 8, 13 plus 6, which would be 19 plus 4 would be 23. So yeah, 23 diamonds as I thought. Plus all these tools cost a few each, so we probably have ran through more than a stack of diamonds already, which is interesting. Interesting enough. So we're doing good in the diamond category, or in the diamonds area, I guess is what I was trying to get across, from mining and such. Still more to be had, and the sun's already setting. That's a bummer. I don't want to quite get out there and get started when the sun's already setting. So I guess we'll wait till day and go ahead and sleep, and then we'll get started. I guess that's nice, actually. I can actually describe what we're doing today. Pretty excited for this build. It's one of our first builds, besides, like, I'm not even going to count this as a build yet, because it's not finished, and I really just did it one day, kind of thinking of a cool temple that will look nice here, and it is going to look nice, but we're nowhere. It's going to take forever to complete this thing, so that's a bit farther way off. I guess we don't need to be back here yet. We can go ahead and go grab some wheat, I suppose, if we have any wheat, that is. But yeah, we're doing our first, I guess actually the storage room kind of counts as a build, but anyway, we're doing a build today, and today it's going to be something really fun, and it's more of a theme or kind of an idea that's going to go along with it. It's going to be cool. So anyway, I guess I'll start. Maybe I'll actually fill you in on what we're doing instead of just talking about it. So originally I thought about making the potion room and the enchantment room and the bedroom and farms and cows and having everything behind these walls. Not necessarily not being spread out, but kind of having everything in one area and being efficient, or being as efficient as possible. Boop, boop, boop. Get out before the door shuts. Oh, it already shut. That's okay. Another advantage of the door is you can just click on it and it goes faster than the first time anyway. Anyway, originally I thought I'd have everything in here and it'll be fine and dandy, but one, I don't think we have enough room for everything that I want, and two, I do not want it like that. I don't want to have one area where I have everything all crammed in. I'd rather spread out a bit across the lands. I kind of like having the enchantment table over there. That's a cool aspect. It's up on the hill. It is a bit of a walk though, so that might change, but where I'm getting with this is we're going to make our potion room, or our potions lab, the area in which we craft or make potions, somewhere else. It's going to be in a hut in the jungle, which is going to be fun. And you guys might say, a hut in the jungle for your potions? That just sounds rinky-dink compared to having a lab in here. It's not. It's going to be, I got a way cooler idea than that, and I'll actually describe it to you as we're walking there. So, yeah, full day. We're getting started here, finally. But, okay, so here's the idea, guys. Potion brewing. I'm putting it out here in a hut in the jungle for a specific reason. So when you think about potions and alchemy, you always think of witches or witchcraft, things of that nature. Kind of the dark arts. Potions are regarded, like potions and cauldrons, you always think of, like sorcerers, badness, not the good guys, I guess you could say. You think of more of the bad side, I guess you could say. It's more of like an underground aspect potion brewing is, I feel like, or it always seems in video games and in movies and stuff like that. They have to go somewhere very secretive to get a nice potion, or they have to go to a very nice area, or like like they have to talk to the right guy. You got to know the right guy to get a good potion. It always seems like in in the movies and RPGs and stuff like that. So that kind of leads you to believe that potions are a little unorthodox, or they're kind of I'm just digging this out here, but they're kind of underground, not widely spread and used, say, in a household. So what I'm trying to think of here is, where would they make potions and stuff like that? What I'm gonna go for is kind of a prohibition theme. If you know what that means, like the prohibition era, or I guess it's only for people that live in the U.S. now that I think about it. But there was a time in the United States where alcohol was illegal, called the Prohibition days, and it failed terribly. It was pretty much a joke. Everyone still drank, and no one really cared. Did I bring? Yeah, I thought I brought the smooth stone. We're gonna bring this out a little bit. But it was pretty much a joke, and everyone still drank, but you had to make your liquor, away from the cops. You still had to be sneaky about it, even though everyone was still drinking. It was just illegal. Kind of weird, but yeah, I'm going for something like that. Moonshiners used to make alcohol like out in the woods and stuff like that, maybe in a little moonshine hut, or have their stills covered up out in the wild and stuff like that. It was more of an underground operation. So anyway, where I'm going with this is we're gonna make a hut right there. You can see it forming already. Like, what a perfect spot right here on the lake for a little jungle hut. But we're gonna make ourselves a little jungle hut here, and we are going to hide a massive potions drug lab. I guess you could say, kind of like an underground brewery. But it brews the nicest and awesomest of potions. So I'm kind of thinking about how I want to go with the design. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we'll go 6, and then 7 in the back here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. So that's how big it's gonna be. Or this, we're setting the foundation here. But anyway. I'm trying to describe the design, and there's so many words I'm trying to spit out at one moment. But so the idea is we're kind of making an underground, like lab, or like drug brewing making area. So I think that'll be a cool idea. So we're gonna kind of build a decoy hut here, and somewhere I'll set up some fancy redstone or something. Anyway, to kind of trigger a lever, or trigger some redstone, and we'll end up descending. I'm thinking, yep, most likely we'll go down quite a whole bunch of blocks, either by staircase or by maybe just a waterfall or ladders, and then down there we can have, wrong block. Down there we can have a massive kind of potion underground, unorthodox brewing area for where we can have all our potions crafted for us. But yeah, that'll be cool. I'm thinking it'll be really interesting and fun build. But I'm kind of just freestyling here for this design of this house. I think I'm gonna go ahead and craft myself a crafting table here so we can get ourselves some stairs. Definitely want this darker wood. I love, I like this spruce wood. It's very elegant, I feel. Looks good with almost anything. And let's see here. What else do we want to change up? Why don't we throw in some stone brick right here in the middle? Cool, that'll work. And this side will actually have a door instead of the stone brick. Actually, why don't we... Ooh. I keep on having better and better ideas for this place. So like I said, this above ground hut here is kind of going to be a cover-up, or more of like a safe, like just a house where, say the police, the feds came out here and checked up on things. They'd just say, oh, it's a hut. There's definitely no meth or crystal cocaine being brewed in the downstairs basements of this area. That's what we're going for here. But yeah, we can kind of make this more concealed. And actually, that's not going to go there. What we're going to do instead is, where are my spruce blocks? We're going to build this up into a door frame like so. There we go. So door's actually going to be on this side, so we'll need to widen this out a little bit. And then our cover-up hut out here, the reason there's a hut out here is for fishing. We're going to go ahead and make ourselves a little dock right out here on the waters here. And I think, you know, fence, that's a perfect thing for little supports down here. Whoops, misplaced a fence down there. Don't even know if you guys can see that. He's right there. Boom. Fence is a perfect thing for this. And we can have a dock just that goes out. It doesn't have to go too terribly far. It is a shack. Keep in mind we are in a hut out here, so it's not too nice. Come on, block. Oh, we gotta get air first. I don't trust it. No way am I gonna drown to death in ultra hardcore. That'd be so lame. But let's set down some blocks there for a little foundation, I guess. However you want to think about it. Get our fence post going there, and we're gonna make ourselves a little fisherman's dock. And so yeah, this place can actually double as a little fishing house. I can actually use it for that purpose, or I can be very, very sneaky and go ahead and brew many illegal drugs in the basement. Of course, they're not illegal. I don't think anything's illegal in Minecraft. Really, there's no policing or anything. But you know, that's the idea I'm going for. I've been preaching about it this whole time. So we're going for kind of an underground, we're doing bad kind of thing. So we're gonna do stairs out here. Does that? I don't know if I like the stairs. One of the main things I want to do, like one of the things I want the deck to have, is to be raised above the water a little bit. Usually that's how decks are. As you can see, there's a little bit of headspace of water underneath the deck, but not enough. But you know, there's a bit. And I guess we'll do a block right there. And then we're gonna end up having to have fences all around here too. So that'll work. Yeah, it'll actually probably only need to be on the sides here. And then we can maybe do a torch in the corners. Since this is like a little dock, you're gonna need to have an open, one of the sides is gonna need to be open for fishing. So out here you can cast a rod and such things as those. Let's bring it out over here. Burp. And yeah, I think that'll be good. And then we can just do maybe 2 over here or something. They don't have to be even. That's one of the main things I like in building like shacks and things like that, is that you can make them look a little lopsided. And I think it actually looks better than building symmetrical. A lot of people that build in Minecraft stick to asymmetric builds, or not asymmetric. I think asymmetric actually means not symmetric at all. But a lot of people stick to symmetric builds, and they always try to make everything in Minecraft even. And that is a natural thing for a person to do, or at least most people's train of thought is to make things symmetric. And you're even more tempted to do it in a game like Minecraft because everything is blocks. And blocks in this game look a lot better when they're symmetric. Like this is symmetrical, either side is. So if you folded them over, they'd be the exact same. But stuff like individual houses, huts, and things of that nature, hallways, and all that jazz, doesn't need to be symmetrical. And a lot of people end up going on a symmetry frenzy, or they only want to build symmetrical. And I don't really like that. I kind of like to have whoa, hey, whoa, okay, hey guy, what's up? You scared? It is. Oh, fine, run away, pansy. I was gonna destroy him with my sword of danger. What was I talking about? I get distracted easily. But yeah, a lot of people try to build symmetrically. I tend to stray away from that. I like to build like you might say, oh, you don't stray away from that. Your whole storage room is symmetrical. Some builds I like to do. I like to do builds differently. What I'm saying is I'm not going to freak out if something isn't symmetrical. I kind of like it in some instances, and it'll look a lot better over time too. But yeah, I guess more of the point is I don't really mind. Some people, it really bothers them if things aren't symmetrical, but I don't seem to mind. And the best part about building not symmetrically, is that a word? I don't know if symmetrically is a word, but not building with symmetry is you can mess up and you can't really tell. It's a lot easier to see when something's off center or messed up. If ouch, half heart. Hello, Ocelot. I don't have any food for you. Anyway, you can mess up or kind of not build symmetrically, and you don't really notice as much in a build that doesn't have everything equal. Like with these fences, it almost looks better, and it gives the deck like more character. It makes it look more like a deck to me when everything isn't square, as opposed to if they were square. Things would look very like cookie cutter, I guess you could say, and things in life are not cookie cutter. So, gotta change those. Oh, actually, what I should do here is break that. Boop, boop. Cool. That'll look cool. Yeah, so we got a little deck here now. And I'm thinking, what do we want to do here? We'll have a doorway out here. I'm trying to think how I want to do all this. There's a doorway there. Why don't I chop this down? Yeah, good idea. Great plan. We're going to do a doorway here made out of oak planks, and we're going to do a doorway here made out of oak planks. That way whoops, what are you thinking? That way both our doorways here are kind of the same. Although, now that I think about it, who needs a doorway anyway? We don't really need a door there. Now that I'm thinking it through, why don't we just have an open deck? That's even more towards the shack theme. Ooh, one thing we did not grab is glass. That's unfortunate, because this shack is nice enough to have glass windows, but we didn't bring them, so we'll have to go back for that. We can do glass right there, and right there, and right there, and right here. That'll look nice. And then instead of these, we can just do what the door frame is. We can do oak wood planks. How about? How you doing? Looking good? I like it. Alright. So that'll look good, and since this is like a back wall, we really don't need to have much on it. And this wall doesn't matter as much either, so we can clear that off. So yeah, back here is going to be the perfect place to make ourselves a little area here. See, now that I keep on thinking, and as soon as I think of one thing, I just get another idea for a different kind of build. But anyway, I think we're going to do a fireplace on this back wall, because it's a fisherman hut out here. It gets cold at night. It's not electric. It has no electricity, so gotta have a fire out here. And that way, we also don't want to burn down the house. So probably want to put those there, and we might even want to change this to maybe some cobblestone. Yeah, is that what we're throwing in the corners nowadays? Cobble. It doesn't look too good. Oh, I know what we'll do. Since the ground is cobble, the walls can't be cobble. They have to be stone brick. Yeah, that looks better. The reason I'm putting in stone instead of the wood is because I'm pretty sure fire can travel, what do you call it, like diagonal. So if fire is like in the air on this block level that I'm looking at right now, which means like netherrack would be down here, like it could spread fire diagonally to this wood, which would catch everything else on fire diagonally. But yeah, so fix that. I need to go back and grab netherrack, glass, and flint and steel. So I think I'm going to build a little bit more, maybe. I'm going to grab that stuff, and we'll see you guys right after that, so bear with me. Alright, so we're back here, guys. Ooh, look at that. See, it's looking good. Peeking out from the side there behind that tree. And the dock is actually a really nice addition. I'm glad we went for that. This might be a little too much, this door frame. Not quite sure yet. But anyway, guys, I just ran back to the base and grabbed hardly anything. But I just thought, I was watching the recording back, and I think we should move this back just one, like so. So the fireplace is just one block farther back. So that'll give us more room by the door, I think. It'll just it'll overall look a bit better. But even more importantly, we've been recording for quite some time. I think it's the longest episode to date. We finally reached a 30-minute episode, so I think we're actually going to call it quits here. I was originally going to just make 20-minute episodes, but I shoot for 20... Oh, Lord, I broke a torch. That's what happens when you just click frantically all the time. Originally I was going to go for like 25-minute video, or 20-minute videos at first, and then stay in the 20s, but 30 minutes is usually a great time for a video or to finish a thought or stuff like that. Was a bit more of a chatty episode, this episode, and I thank you guys for staying around and listening to all of it, if you're still around. If not, you're a jerk and I hate you forever. Yep, that's how I feel about it. But thanks for joining, guys, and I hope to see you on the next episode. I won't hate you if you join me. So I will see you guys on the next one. Bed's going there for right now. So, yep, see ya.